I destroy notes.
We're live.
I cast destroy notes.
That's my
Alright, now
Is that a heckin' cuteness check? That better be a heckin' cuteness check.
So yeah, so we added specifically for Jodie into Wilmot's character sheet two new stats called Heckin' Cuteness and Rebellious Rabbit.
That's fantastic.
He won't tell me what Rebellious Rabbit is for, but I'm the one who made heckin' cuteness, so.
I was literally just starting off last week's session, and then my friend from Canada called me up. Oh, can we have a chat? It's been ages.
No, I'm busy.
Fine.
Got D&D stuff. Right, there we go. If you guys want to look at the layout.
I like it. That's dope.
Sorry, where are we looking? Yeah. Discord.
No, on
the stream.
On Twitch. Twitch or.
Oh, that's cool.
I need something in the right hand side, but you know, it's pretty cool.
See, but if I open up Twitch, you know my camera's gonna freeze.
Repeatedly. I do. So now everyone will know who we are. I haven't got a command for Feng yet because memory go burr. But
memory go
burr. Essentially.
I love
There. Right.
That looks good.
Yeah?
It does look sweet, doesn't it?
Yeah,
except there is a downside to this. The DM can now see our hit points, so it was going to target all the weaker ones first.
It's just right?
He tracks them anyway.
I'll give you guys a secret.
Hey, Newt! How you doing?
You've got all our...
Oh yeah. I don't know if we're following. I don't know if we're following up on the promise that we made yesterday, Pete. But we're supposed to sing a sea shanty today.
I sang it yesterday.
Oh, that's true. He did sing it for you. Yeah.
I missed it.
I hope you're well, Newt.
Oh yeah, that's what I was yesterday.
Oh, sure. They won another one. Just because it was as good as it was yesterday. Oh.
I'll join you if you want.
And
I just need to know what the song is.
And well, it would be better if Pete sang me another sea shanty.
I know is Drunken Sailor though.
We were singing Wellerman yesterday. It was good.
Oh, okay.
Langa's redeemed sea shanty.
Unless you want to count Baby Shark as a sea shanty.
I'm not singing Baby Shark.
Baby Shark, do 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 do. Baby Shark, sorry.
If you're gonna wind up the DM, wait till after the session.
My next vicious mockery is just gonna be Baby Shark, like it's in your head and you take damage because it's in your head.
The bad guy.
Bardic inspiration. Here's Baby Shark.
Oh Christ. Oh, I don't know what. I think I'm gonna start with pink dice. I think.
You really should stop putting crazy ideas in your head, love.
My head's full of crazy ideas.
You've got to warm up the dice as well.
Oh yeah, I'll give it a blow.
Adjust my lighting quick.
Hey Narian, how you doing? Hope you're well. Hope everybody watching is well.
Hi, Tom.
What was that?
That was me almost dropping shit on the floor.
Ah. Narian says hi to everybody.
Hello.
Specifically saying hi Mamba, hi Pixie, hi Bunny Girl. And I'm assuming that the hello continues on for everybody else. Hi Pete, I think I remember your name.
Full name? What is
He did. Sorry, yeah, she did. She did. I was thinking about...
I'll take Chewbacca.
I was thinking about Chewbacca when I said he, then, and I was just like, yes, we have Chewbacca in the party. Random guy you don't know is Gimli. They play Feng. If you look at the bottom of the left-hand side of the screen, you will see Feng. And everybody's levels and all the things that they can do, kind of. And I'm pretty certain you can use the D&D Beyond overlay as well to find that out. Like, if you hover over the screen, you get other things, and it's cool. It's pretty cool.
Oh,
Yeah?
This is really nice. Oh, this is very nice.
What?
This layout.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, Pete, you can see our screen.
Yeah.
I just put it up on my phone.
Yeah. I take all credit for it because I made it.
We need
Modest.
we need something for you.
Oh,
I
they
did
look so much
say
better
something
as
like
well.
that. Yeah. We're gonna have some art as like the Be Right Back screen and stuff when we get it. And
Hey, look, if someone wants to do
That
art
slideshows
of
when
me,
you got
I'll
enough.
fill that top right spot.
oh hell yeah, that'll be a perfect place for you. Pixie, don't tell you who. Oh right, okay. I won't expose you, Norian. Don't you worry. And also, there's no horny jail for you today, so congrats.
No space for horny jail. That's where these guys are.
Yeah, we're all in horny jail.
They're all in horny jail.
Is that what I know?
Except
They all
me.
went into the brothel.
Especially
Pretty
Jodie.
sure I'm not.
No, you were all playing cards.
I was mad.
Oh, God. I'm petrified of saying the words, but how ready is everyone?
Wait
That
there,
is-
I'll roll. About a 10.
Roll for readiness.
About a 10.
You can be as bad as you want, Norian, within the confines of, you know, respectability and conversational skills. If you know what I mean. Oh, God. Oh, hey, Blue Gold, how you doing?
Oh, come in here.
And I see Stormy! Hello! How are you doing? Don't we all look cute right now? Oh, I'm like ready, but not ready.
It's called being nervous.
Yeah, I'm so nervous. Heart go burr right now.
Just so you know, and I know Pixie's going to record this.
What?
That I've said it to everyone else, but I haven't said it to Pete.
Oh?
If Saz dies on National Margarita Day, I'm not touching a single margarita.
Ever.
Ever.
You walk outside, and a giant pizza falls from the sky, crushing and drowning you in doughy goodness.
I immediately take a slice of said
Is
pizza.
it cooked or uncooked?
Why is Saz dying? That's a good question, Newt. Real good question. It entirely depends on the outcome of what happens today. Oh, hey, Pigeon! We are currently in jail. For reasons. Not to do with me. For reasons nothing to do with Marley.
Yeah, I
At
was
all.
going to write out a wanted poster for each of you and show it off. But
Oh,
I
that would be
realised
so
I would
cool.
need like 2 miles of paper to write down all of your crimes that you did in the space of 1 hour.
I figured out I've only done like 4 crimes. It's fine.
What did Saz do?
You assaulted a
Assault
guard.
a guard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you were complicit
Stole a
in.
crowbar.
Oh yeah, you did steal the crowbar, and they know that somebody did, unless they're pinning that on me, which would be reasonable to be honest, because I basically told them that I did. So
Just Marley shit anyway.
They also found a death threat and
a very
you
well
know,
written
a
death
calling
threat.
card with your name on it. Franklin.
Yes,
What
exactly.
the heck did I do, though?
Yeah, true. I think you're the only one without crimes, except for being complicit in our actions.
See, Galad's fine. Jodie the bunny's got a list miles long.
I have a feeling that has everything
Like
to do with
drinking in
Saz.
the store out of beer?
Newt, this is why I love you. Please pin all the blame on Saz.
Ha!
Feeling that Marley has been getting a lot of blame.
So much blame.
Some of it is justified.
Some of it, yeah.
Some?
Oh, Christ.
Not a good 95% of it is Marley.
The rest is Saz.
I like how the percentage went up as you said that.
Look at
Feng,
tentacles
Feng's
on
done
rocks.
absolutely nothing wrong.
No, Feng has done.
got
Nope.
half of it.
Perfect. It's totally fine.
And broke the door on a jail cell.
Oh, yeah.
How about
They
that?
don't know that yet.
I haven't found that out yet.
Just because they haven't pinned it on you doesn't mean you didn't do it.
Hey, it's only illegal if you get caught.
People watching, can you hear music? Are you all
We
good?
didn't get caught.
Anyone in chat, please don't heed those words.
Yeah, don't listen
Please
to me.
don't.
Don't listen to me.
Marley did it. She's responsible. Music is very quiet. No problem. I will fix that right now. I'm glad we know. Let's get that up. There we go.
Pixie is just big trouble, period.
Yeah.
I mean Marley, not Pixie.
Hmm?
Oh yeah, you are here. That's good.
She
Just
do
couldn't
be.
hear you.
There we go. Maybe keep it around 60. Yeah, that's good. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't There we go. 61 will do because I can't be bothered to scroll all the way to it. There we go. Fantastic. Okay.
Okay.
We have the go ahead. No.
Better. Right, so our adventuring party, having done several jobs around the town and committed several crimes, though seemingly small, a crowbar from a market stand, breaking into a door in the brothel, all the way up to assault on the town guard. They've all found themselves, bar one, dragged off to the courtyard of law, surrounded by guards clapped in irons, and pulled to the jail cells. Before this, you've done several investigations of your own. A double booking with two mercenaries, one arrested with you, Feng, the Goliath, and the other in the wind. You found out several small bits of information, knowing now that some of your information came from a interestingly professioned sun elf who had a secret room full of weaponry and strange potions, as well as a trapped chest, which you did set off, and leaving a death threat behind for them, in Feng's wonderful handwriting that now very much could say Saz instead of Soz. You found out that there is an elusive Mr. V pulling strings and making sure that the eastern and western residences remain at odds and their blood feud continues. In one day, there is supposed to be a meeting now between the two leaders of these rival gangs that you orchestrated. And yet, at this current point in time, there is a widespread search by the guards looking actively for the remainder of your party. As you guys sit in your jail cells, several of you broken out of your manacles, and Feng, having removed one of the hinges from his door, you speak about escape, come up with plans. And at this end point, when you guys had finished discussing everything, that you actually paid attention to the other individual in the jail cell with you, realizing now that you are not actually alone in this cell. As Marle looks across and notices that this individual's eyes are in fact open, and they have indeed been listening in to your entire escape plot. All three of your entire escape plots. They shuffle in their cell, pushing themselves up against the back wall to rest. They pull down their hood, and you see relatively human features, although their skin is scuffed and marred with soot and dust from this cell, and their cheeks are sunken in, and you can see just underneath the ragged clothing that they're wearing, the signs of malnutrition settling in. The most important thing you notice are the distinct half-pointed ears. Not entirely human. push themselves up onto their, so that their back's against the wall, and look around at all of you. Sounds like you've all got quite the plans to get out of here. And quite a story of how you got in. Breaking out, though, you should know that you're in the courtyard of law. There's more than 36 guards between you and the exit. Thought about it. But I won't stop you.
You look like you'd have a real hard time stopping us anyway. Everything okay over there?
I think I've just been in here too long.
What did you
How
do?
did you get here?
And that question.
It turns out that when you know secrets that you shouldn't know, people are higher that own those secrets don't want you blabbing.
I'm a real slut for some gossip, so spill. You've got nothing to lose here, friend.
Well, I have nothing to lose by telling you why I'm in here.
You tell me a secret about you, I'll tell you a secret about me.
And I'll decide on whether or not that secret's actually acceptable or not.
Do you know Elvish, Saz?
You asking me to do stuff already?
I do know Elvish.
I know you do, but oh, we lost
Oh.
Letty. Where did you go?
Lost the camera.
There we go. We're back. If you know Elvish, I'll tell you the secret in Elvish.
Okay. You see the
Assuming that they are Elvish.
You see the individual nod their head as they begin speaking to you in Elvish. So those of you that do not know Elvish, you're about to hear things that your character does not know. Well, I will start with my name then. My name is Vaughn.
Pleasure to meet you, Vaughn. I am Marle, but you probably know that already because I talk a lot.
Marcus Vaughn, to be precise.
Marcus Vaughn.
And I'm in here because I found out the truth about my father.
Your father, Mayor Vaughn?
Mayor Vaughn, yes. How familiar are you with the tales of Thistlewood?
I'm aware. We've been told many things.
Do you know about its ancestry?
We do, yes. I feel
Well-
like you've got some untold part of the story.
Simply new revelations. You see, back then, it was the Keelans that were the ruling princes of this land. And the chief advisor for them was one of my ancestors. A Vaughn, like me. It was they that drove the wedge between the brothers and eventually staged a coup, banishing both. I learned about this fairly recently, about my family's involvement. I took a trip through the archives of the town hall. Found an old ledger, book of ancestry, and he digs into his pocket. I managed to hide this before the guards got me, and pulls out a small bit of parchment, one writ down the side. I can't pass this to you, you're too far away. He speaks out in common. You there, big man. Here, perhaps you might be able to pass this to one of your friends. Somehow. He pokes this piece of paper through the bars towards you.
Just a piece of paper?
You.
So who's the closest to me right now?
So, unfortunately for you guys, you have the stranger to your left, you have Riga in the cell to your right, and then the rest of your party are either to the very far left, which is Saz, or in the cells opposite you, quite far away. Although you struggle to read and write, you can actually read and write, and as you open up this paper, you see a series of house crests, all identical and linked down in a family tree. At the very top, you see Irvin and Julianos Kilan. Underneath those, Felix and Lucian. And underneath those, Arik and Cassidy. And that's where the line stops.
Okay. I don't recognize any of the names. I take it.
I don't know. Do you?
I can't remember off the top of my head. So who's directly in front of me?
Annoyingly for you, no one. You need to go directly across from you and left for Marle or right for Marius.
I think that gaps in the bar's quite big.
That, like, hard enough that a gnome, for example, couldn't squeeze through.
Paper airplane.
I'm just gonna scrunch it up in a bit of a ball, in a little ball, and just sort of stick my arm through the bar and just sort of like throw it to the closest person.
Alright, make me a ranged attack. So roll me a d20. You are not proficient in paper balls.
I am not.
So add your dexterity modifier for me.
Don't know
Let's see if
someone
you can get
interested in
this
paper.
That is a flat 10.
Flat 10, bang on what you needed, you're okay.
Nice.
Where are you throwing it? Who are you throwing it to?
To Marle.
Marle. Marle, the paper, it lands almost short and then does an awkward sort of scrunched up paper ball roll through the bars.
Cool.
And you have access to this paper.
I pick it up, I unscrunch it, flatten it a little bit, get rid of the creases. This looks important, so, you know, I'm gonna treat it like it's important. Well, so it looks like you've been double-crossed a bit, because you know stuff.
Well, I had it unfortunate from the start. You see, my father is big on pure bloodlines. As you can see, I'm not exactly pure-blooded anymore.
No. So they rejected you because you're halfling?
They had animosity towards me. Perhaps when I confronted my father about all of this, it was a mistake. I didn't expect him to go to such extremes.
Considering the fact that he lives in such a town that persecutes the races other than human, pretty much. Awful big talk for an elf. Why the hypocrisy?
Part of a power, I guess. Being the only elf in town, the only family, makes you stand out more, gives him a somewhat false, better claim to his title.
Does he want a
The villains
badge
have
for
been
being an elf?
the mayors of this town since the coup generations ago.
That's interesting. Okay, I am gonna tell everybody all of this. What we've all just learned. How many people actually heard it? Or did they turn off their microphones? Oh, headphones. You all heard everything. Cool.
Yeah.
Saz, did you hear everything?
We heard it through your mic, but our characters don't know.
Okay, well I'm telling all of your characters now.
Cool.
Well, everybody who doesn't speak Elvish, anyway.
Did you say their name was?
Who, the guy in the cell?
List of names.
Yes.
Vaughn.
The guy in the cell called himself Marcus Vaughn.
Yeah. Related to wonderful Mr. Vaughn, the mayor.
Mayor Vaughn.
Yeah.
Ah.
Now rejected because they're a halfling, and I don't like that at all.
We all know how they feel about dark elves, don't we, Marle?
I do. I can't believe that. How can a town run by an elf hate dark elves?
Roll insight.
Okay,
On
go for it.
Vaughn.
Yeah, go for it.
Dirty 20.
Ooh.
Through his mistreatment and malnourishment, his slumped posture and lack of energy to keep himself upright without support, you see that there is just a slight level of desperation and a hope that this message or this information that he is giving could be used. You see there's a level of despair in the way that he is struggling to simply stay upright, and he doesn't seem to think that he's leaving the cell.
How long have you been here?
About 3 weeks now.
That's not too long.
No trial.
I was going to say.
No trial?
No.
Guess they're not going to give you one.
As far as I'm aware, I'm being left here to rot.
Huh.
Why not kill you?
Publicly execute the mayor's own son.
They could just
So
do it
public.
quietly.
They're keeping you alive for some reason.
I do not know why.
Want to find out why?
Perhaps.
If they're keeping you alive, that means they're scared of you for some reason. Be it information. Like you said, you have secrets. What those secrets are, that's down to you.
In theory, being the mayor's son, if we could find either of the ancestors of the old princes, it's within my power to succeed the mayor, and thus reinstate those as royalty back to Thistlewood.
I like that sound. Very much.
I do too. Almost a little too hopeful, though.
I don't
Tell us what your father's like.
Vindictive, power hungry, greedy, but dangerous. He is not much of a fighter himself. Tends to use trickery and guile to get what he wants. But he's got money. A lot of money. Sends caravans to Driftwood. Hides them amongst the councilman's trade wagons. And he doesn't declare the goods. I don't know what's in it all the time.
So, I feel like if you come with us on our little endeavor, you've got a lot that you could help us with, and I feel like you can help this entire town. And I don't like this Mayor Vaughn.
Well, putting it bluntly, if you plan a violent escape, I would slow you down.
We have some non-violent plans. Me and Mamba have been having little conversations while you guys have been being in your cells and stuff. So
The violet one's my favourite.
the violet one is will be very fun, but we have an idea.
Well, I'll leave it in your hands then.
And then you come with us?
If I can. If you can guarantee my safety.
I don't like to make guarantees, but we'll try. Yes, that's...
Oh, yes. How do you feel about the whole thing?
Oh, Marius.
Marius sort of kicks back in his cell. He seems to actually just be propping his feet up, almost trying to make himself at home here in whatever cell he's been provided. Well, I'm starting to think that 36 guards is quite a sum. We'd have to get our weaponry pretty quick. You've still got a friend out there. Galad, was it?
It was.
Lovely blue-haired lad. We might be able to do something.
Feng's just gonna count his fingers and go, I can take this many, I think.
That's quite a few fingers you've got there, Feng. Well, I'll be standing next to you and Riga then. As he sort of relaxes back. It's at this point that you guys hear the clanging of iron bars from towards the exit. And the sounds of plated footsteps.
I'm gonna put my hands behind my back and just lean up against the wall. Because I broke the manacle.
Okay. Riga does the same.
I whisper over to Feng, just pretend they broke, it's okay.
Oh, okay.
Marle.
As you guys talk, 2 guards come down the stairs. They go straight towards the back of the cell block, turn towards Saz's cell, and hold up a pair of manacles. Arms through the bars. We're taking you for some questions.
Guys, I've already got my own.
Were you manacled?
I think I was. I think we were. No?
I don't think so.
You were not. They took yours and Marley's off.
Okay.
Not seeing you as major threats. Unlike the 2 that tried to kill them. You're wanted for questions.
Through the bars? Alright. I'll put 1 either side of the bar.
No. Let's not be stupid.
And I've got to have
just
some
an invalid.
entertainment here. I put them on both 1.
They start to clap their hands in irons. And then they take out a key and begin to open the cage. The door swings open. Follow us. One of them starts walking towards the exit, the other one puts a hand on your back. Not pushing, but adding a little bit of pressure to make sure you follow it.
I walk off.
Treat her nicely.
Start leading you upstairs.
I'll send you guys a postcard.
I look forward to it.
Quiet.
You quiet.
As they begin marching. I ignore you for now.
Cool.
As they start marching you up the stairs, you walk past a small office room, and you can see a couple of chests with your equipment in it. They go through this office and take a left to turn down a hallway, and you see a series of doors as they open up the first door and usher you inside. Inside is a table with a single chair. You see a glass pitcher of water. What's up there? Sit.
Please?
Now.
God damn it. I sit.
One of the guards sort of elbows on the table next to you. So, he brings up a large metal object and just slams on the table. You see the crowbar in front of you. Care to tell us why we found this in your possession?
My possession? Please, you're the ones that have it now.
You can continue being smart with us if you want.
We'll get used to it.
Very well, we'll just consider all information that we think evidence enough then. The other guard.
So you're taking every word that I say is a lie.
The other guard sort of folds his arms over. Look, we went to the tradesman. We confirmed his specific engraving on the production. He's never seen a tiefling come through this way and done business with him. You're gonna have to come clean with us. Sentence will be more lenient.
Sentence now.
Currently, theft and assault on a guard.
And that is what? Days, months, weeks, years?
Up to the judge to decide.
So
If you cooperate with us,
you don't know.
we're simply not going to let you know that yet. You cooperate with us. You tell us everything you know about your blue-haired companion. Everything you know about your blue. And we'll make sure that assault goes away.
Oh, you mean Brick?
No. The elf.
Didn't you know Brick's an elf?
Sort of leans back. We know there are no elves in this town by the mayor.
No. Let's get back here.
Make me a deception check.
$12.
The guard that's closer to you just sort of leans in. We can be here a long time. And we've been here around in this business long enough to spot when someone's pulling our leg.
So tell me, what does Brick look like?
Don't be smart.
Not being smart.
No one knows what Brick looks like, apart from Brick's friends.
Then
and
how do
those
you find
he
that?
chooses. Because we have records of everyone in this town. And none
Apart
of
from
them are
Brick
elves.
and Trinity, correct?
We already know that those are code names. Aliases.
What
We'll
about
find
real
them
names?
sooner or later.
What about what they look like?
It's only a matter of time before we find that information. We want to know about your blue
Surely you want to know about a lead. Like, I can give you a lead of Brick and Trinity and tell you where they'll be.
The guards sort of look at each other.
I can
Let's go
tell
get the
you the
captain.
time. I can tell you the place.
One of the guards, the one leaning in closer to you, stands up. Turns, starts heading out towards the door.
Send
The
him
other one.
kisses.
The other one steps forwards and takes the jug of water and just pours it into the glass, setting it back down and pushes the glass towards you. the information on both.
On all three?
Yes. All three?
Yeah. Man, you really think I was going to give it my hand that much?
So you would give us information on Brick, Trinity, and
a third.
A third.
And... Oh, no, I never said... There is a third. More dangerous than Brick and Trinity.
He sits almost opposite you, standing across from the table.
And has been right under your noses the entire time. And this one's tough. This one will give Brick and Trinity a run for their money.
Very well. He sort of finishes pushing the glass across towards you. Then you might want that. More than what most prisoners get here.
I did notice our mutual friend done with us. What was his name? Marcus?
Is that the tale he's spinning to you, is it?
Please enlighten me. Personally, I couldn't tell hide nor hair from him, but...
Well, he is one for grand tales, old Bradley. Do anything. Make people believe whatever story. At the end of the day, though, simply a crook.
Maybe. Put him with us for a reason. Tell me, if I don't cooperate, and just hypothetically here, if none of my compatriots cooperate, all execution?
Execution, don't be daft. Judge is fair. You'll see time. Your big friend. And the little one. Now theirs is a more serious matter.
I'm gonna guess a lot more time for them.
If they're lucky. I'm gonna leave
We
you to
need
sit
them.
here and stew for a while. The guard turns, starts heading towards the exit. Just
Call
close the door.
investigation on the water.
Go for it.
$11.
Glass looks clean, water looks fairly clear. Not much else to it.
What type of flooring is it?
Kind of flooring. It's all stone in here. It's all stone.
Stone. Okay. Am I shackled to the chair, or can I move?
You can move. You do hear a very distinct sound of a lock from the other side of the door.
I have enough time to throw the water in the jug under the table, and then put the
You're
jug
gonna-
back on. Please, chuck, and then put the jug back on.
Yeah, of course. Just tip it onto the floor, including the glass as well.
Nope.
No, you're gonna keep the glass in front of you. Okay.
Yep.
Very well. And there you're left for what seems like quite a while. The rest of you begin to hear more footsteps. Sound of the door opening again as the guards come back down. This time there's 4. As they walk halfway into the cell block and turn and stop at Feng's door.
Oh no!
Dinges. Seems a bit wrong to you. Prisoner, back against the wall. As you see, as these 4 guards begin to draw maces and clubs.
Okay, yeah, I'll back up against the wall.
They go to start opening the door and struggle with one of the hinges popped. There's just this loud grinding and the sound of like sparks scraping as the metal catches against the brick on the floor.
You need
as
to get
the 4
those gates
guards
fixed.
bust into your cell. They immediately rush over towards you and all raise their clubs to start attempting to beat you. Are you going to try and resist?
Yeah, hell yeah, I'm gonna resist.
Alright, so they're going to make their attacks against you first.
Okay.
Remember, your armor class right now is 10 plus your dexterity modifier.
Yep.
That is going to be a 12,
Hits.
a 22,
Hits.
a 14,
Hits.
and an 11.
Hits.
Oh my.
Okay. You take. Oh. Oh. Okay.
Oh god.
30 points of damage from all 4 attacks. This is non-lethal.
I am knocked the hell out.
Yeah, they rush in.
I'm
It
knocked out.
seems that having taken a look at the door and noticed it's damaged, one of them also took a look and managed to spot your manacles being broken as they beat you to within an inch of consciousness and grab a hold of you, and all 4 of them start to drag you out of the cell. Is anyone else trying to do anything here, or are you letting him? As they begin dragging him upstairs.
Hey guards, what the hell? You can't just beat up your prisoners like that!
Yeah, you shout out, and there is no response as they begin hefting this mountain of meat up the stairs.
Well, down with your terrible justice system. God.
You're unconscious, and thus do not know what happens. About another hour goes by. Yes, go ahead.
Can I do something from outside now?
Yeah. Your friend's been in there for a while.
Okay. So I'm going to cast Disguise Self to look like one of the guards I saw passing me that was looking for me.
Okay.
And I'm going to walk up to the... Oh, and I'm also going to cast Shadow Blade so that Titanfold looks like a short dagger. And walk up to the front guard and be like, well, I found the blue-haired elf. I managed to catch her bunny. She got away, and she cast some sort of memory-modifying magic on me. I need to go in and see these guys right away. I was told by my captain out there. I need to see them.
All right.
They'll know how to undo it.
All right. We haven't caught the blue-haired one yet.
She got away on me. She fled
Hey.
into the woods. She was hiding out at Tom's bar, the box and something.
All right. Well, we best get you. We best get you to the apothecary then. We don't know what they've done, or do you think it'd be better to sleep this off?
I was told by the captain to go see the prisoners and they'd know how to undo it.
Make me a deception check. Okay. Well, right away. Do you need help?
No, I think I should be okay.
All right. Just report to the warden then.
Can I get a couple of manacles though? I'll need 4. There's 4 of them in there, right? Or is it, no, there's 6 now, isn't there?
The rest of the guards inside the jailhouse, they'll have more. You should have some on you.
She
sort of
took
start looking around
everything
your
but
person.
his dagger.
Right. Okay. Well, you best go immediately report in then. If you go and see the warden inside, he'll be in the office with evidence, and he'll be able to get you through. We don't know what's going on in there at the moment. We're just on guard duty out here at the court.
Okay, so I go and see the warden, and I tell him about the lad fleeing into the forest, and I say, the prisoners are locked up here. I could probably handle them if they get out. You might want to send everyone to go after her. She's crazy. I don't even remember who I am.
Make me another deception check.
Oh, so a dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Well, that's quite some compelling news. I will send a messenger towards the barracks to rustle up some extra men. But you very well know.
As you can.
You very well know that we cannot leave this prison unguarded.
That's fair.
Especially with the level of inmates that we currently have and the danger that they present. Is all well? Do you need resupply? You look rather emptied.
Yeah. All I've got is this dagger here. I don't know why she left me with that. Maybe she put a spell on me that I have to slit my own throat when I sleep tonight.
Well, in that case, you best give that dagger here then. I'll get some people to take you straight to barracks. You definitely need some rest.
Okay. Empty room somewhere where I can just go for a minute and clear my head.
Yeah, interrogation room 5. Interrogation room 5 is not going to be used. The rest are going to be used very quickly. We're currently questioning the prisoners we dragged in.
So I run to that room and I use disguise self again to look like the warden.
Okay.
Can I try and sleight of hand my dagger out of his grasp before I go, though?
Go for it. Make a sleight of hand check.
Oh my god.
Another. Wow. This is good rolling tonight. 22.
Okay. You just managed to slip it. As he puts it on the desk next to him and starts calling for a runner, you quickly swipe that dagger and hide it away. As you run off to the interrogation room 5. Just down the hallway. Okay, you go as quickly as you can. You step into the room and you cast disguise self to look like the warden. Now
okay, so I peek my head out to make sure that he's not in the hallway, and then I... Did he give me anything? He said he was going to, right?
No, he said he would, and then you asked to quickly go and lie down.
Okay, do I see any guards on the way there?
Looking, you poke your head out the door, and there doesn't seem to be any guards in this hallway. Not that you can see. The only other way out of here, though, is through the office where the warden was.
Shit.
You do not know the layout of this jail.
No, I don't. Okay, I'm gonna go into the warden's office then, assuming he's still there, and be like, it was the guard that you just saw a few minutes ago. I don't know what the hell is happening. Please help.
Roll me another deception check.
What the fuck did that elf do to me?
Roll me another deception check. Oh no.
16.
Okay.
Oh God.
The warden sort of looks up. This is weird.
Insert
Right.
Spider-Man
I
meme.
know just what to do with you, and then he takes another glance, looks at you, squints his eyes. Guards, this isn't one of ours. And you immediately begin to hear footsteps rushing towards you from the left and right. What do you want to do?
I'm just gonna stand there with my hands up and go, "What the hell are you doing? Help me!"
The warden steps forwards as two more guards come running around the corner. Says, "Take an arm, take an arm," as they attempt to take your arms.
Okay, I don't resist, but I try and hide my blade.
Okay, we'll keep your sleight of hand from previously. We'll keep that in mind. The warden steps right up towards you. Been in this business a long time, but never quite seen this many people use the same magic that got them in trouble in the first place. I can see through your petty illusion, elf.
It's not an illusion.
As he reaches out and sort of goes forwards to bring his hand by the side of your head. To the rest of the guards, it looks like he's just grabbing nothing, but he actually puts his finger through your hair and just pulls it towards him, and it is definitely far longer than his. Take her down to the cells. Remove any objects she's got on her, including that book. As they begin trying to remove your armor and your weapons, they don't seem to find your dagger yet, but they do find your spellbook. Are you going to resist?
Do they take Jodie?
They don't.
Then no, I'm not going to resist.
Okay. Marle and Mamba, you hear the doors opening as more footsteps come down, only this time you see the guards pulling in another guard as they drag you right down towards the end and put you in the cell next to Mamba on the far back right.
So did this guard beat up too many people? Is this where you draw the line?
Oh, shut up, Marle!
Glad?
You see Jodie poke their head out of the fake armor of the
So, looks like you tried. It's been real fun in here. Real comfy cells. There's a bed. They don't have entertainment.
Marius, Riga, why are you guys in here too? I saw them drag you in, but why are you in jail?
I might have had an authority problem when they came to put questions on me. I think I broke a jaw or two. Riga just
Or several.
Back. Something like that. The guards push you into the cell, close the door behind you, and head back upstairs.
Before they go, can I try and steal the keys off of one of them?
Make me a sleight of hand check at disadvantage.
Oh. Nat 1.
You reach for the keys. As you do, you get your hand on the key and just crunch it by accident. The guard immediately spins, raises his club as the pair of guards that escort you down here immediately start to bring their maces down on top of you. They're both going to make an attack roll against you. On a 12 and a natural 20.
Oh god. So the second one hits.
Cool. What is your armor class?
13.
13. Have you got a +3 damage? Remember, your armor class right now is 10 plus your dexterity modifier. Because they have removed your.
That would still be 13 for me then.
Awesome. Alright, so the second one hits is. Oh, that's big damage. That's 19 points bludgeoning damage. As they crack. Would you like to do anything?
No.
Wow.
As they do, they wrench your arm away from the keys, push you back, get away from the cell door, and begin to march out of the building.
Huh.
Saz, you hear the door opening shortly after hearing any commotion outside. 2 guards come in. No worries about these questions. We'll listen to them and hear them out another time. Seems your friend came to you. How nice of you to pay a visit. I'm taking you back to your cell now.
Well, I don't get a track and field?
It's midnight. Captain of the guard will be asleep and we can question in the morning. Now that the immediate matter of capturing the fugitive is dealt with, I'll let you guess. And they walk across. One of them looks at the jug. Doesn't seem to notice the puddle on the floor. As they begin trying to pick you up by the arms.
You guys not gonna fluff my pillow for me?
Well, we're pretty certain that if you want to be someone's little bitch, we can cross you out the barracks for a night. How's that for a smart mouth?
Behave.
Good. It's annoying. They begin dragging you down the stairs. Much less kind this time. You're taking back yourself. Put in prison. As the doors are closed, the guards leave. You are now all together! In jail!
Goody! Lad, the gang's all here. Now we can die together.
Yay, death!
Anyone have any plans for the next 4 hours?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I had plans. I had plans.
Can I wait 4 hours?
Not now. No, you're here. No.
I'm almost dead.
We're good.
Yes.
We got you.
Well.
Are they questioning
big
any
guy.
of us? What happened to Feng?
Not
Oh,
tonight.
they beat the shit out of him. It was brutal. They really are just mean people here. If I'm being honest. So they're not gonna come and interrogate us today then?
No. I didn't think they
Fun.
would, considering how late it is. However, they did give me some information.
Okay.
What's the name on that list that you've got?
Marcus Fawn. Yeah, Marcus Fawn.
No, that's his name. What's the names on the list?
I didn't write them down.
At the top, you have Irvin and Luciano Keelan, and Felix, Lucian Keelan, and Cassidy and Eric Keelan.
All the Keelans. Okay.
What was the surname?
Keelan.
Any others?
The other surnames. What did it say on the paper? I don't remember.
Keelan?
Just Keelan.
which you have heard that name before.
Realm, you said.
Yeah.
Saz thinks back to a minute. Okay. Now I'm beginning to see the picture here. Right, we need to get out of here and quick. But there's nothing we can do whilst these two are incapacitated. I promise I will tell you guys everything, but we need to get out of here, and we need to get out of here quick.
Can you tell us now?
Not yet.
Why?
Because I'm going to use an information of this, and I'd rather you guys not know at all. Because Marle?
Especially you.
I can keep a secret, I promise. Pinky.
No, you can't.
Pinky.
No, you can't. No.
Can't reach out. Too far away in the cells.
Ugh. Well,
like
I'm
50
doing a
feet
pinky
away, that
swear,
would work.
but you got to do it in the air.
Marle.
Yeah.
Just
I'll behave. I promise.
behave.
Can
First
I
point of
cast Ray of Frost on the hinges of my door?
Without your spellbook, you cannot cast any spells.
I thought my spell caster was my
Your focus
was Titan's
is your focus is your Titan's Bane. All of your spells are in your book. And wizards
Galad.
need to get on the book.
Sorry, what did you say? Wizards need.
Galad, no.
Yeah, wizards
We
need
don't
their
want-
book.
Okay. Can someone maybe try and wake up Feng? Like, who's in the cell next to him? Poke him a couple times or something.
Feng is not in his cell.
Pete, I can't hear you.
Yeah.
Feng is not in his cell.
Yeah, he got taken away. He just got taken away unconscious because they decided to beat him with clubs. How do you think we'll get the guards' attention?
Galad, why did you come here?
I was trying to break you out.
Which brings
I learned a
me...
new spell while in hiding, taking points from Marle. I got in okay, but then I fucked up while I was inside. Because I don't know the layout of this place.
But you got the layout of the town, correct?
Yeah, I know the town pretty well. I was hiding in it enough.
Cool, so you know where the medicine shop is? And why aren't you there now?
Hey, she
I mean,
tried.
it would have mattered.
She tried.
Damn it, you could have disguised
like it
yourself,
mattered.
picked up medicine for when we all came out. Now we have whatever we got on us.
They took everything off me when I came in here. I wouldn't have had
Yes,
it
when you
anyways.
came in here, you were still out. They wouldn't have found you. God damn it. Alright, plan B.
No. No.
Marle still has healing poultices. Oh wait, they took
No, I
everything
don't.
off her.
Yes. Everything off us.
Okay.
Do
Fortunately,
you know where our stuff is?
I
That's-
do.
That's what I was just about to ask you.
One piece. That's the one bit of information. Well, second bit of information.
Where is it?
It's on the door to the left.
Okay. How heavily guarded is that area?
It's a guard's office. Good guess.
Are they all gonna be there? Just... Yeah, that'll be funny. No, I'm not doing that.
Okay.
Um,
Even if there's like 4 of them, that's 4 of them against us, and they're more armored than us.
sorry.
And I'm almost dead.
Right. So now we have to think outside the box.
Heh, because
We
we're in
have to think
boxes.
about.
Sorry.
Well observed. Well observed. Think about. Right, we need to think about what weapons they've taken off us. Think about what weapons we are left with.
I still have my staff and my bunny.
Saz?
You got the bunny, you haven't got the staff.
Saz, we...
Yeah, I have the staff. I made it a dagger and snuck it in here. It's back to a staff now, though.
I kick the bar to get everybody's attention. Hi!
Marle, can you please hold on for a moment?
No.
Let us talk. Yes!
It's so important, though.
I don't care. It can wait.
Okay.
Let Saz finish.
Okay.
Go ahead, Saz.
Galad, you've got the dagger. How?
I snuck it in my cape. They didn't take my cape.
Oh, goody. So you've added stealing onto the list, where, as far as I'm aware, you were completely innocent of all charges. Goody.
It wasn't stealing. They don't know I still have it.
Yeah, it'll only be a matter of time. Marle, what is it you
Don't
wanted?
underestimate my abilities.
Okay. So, Mamba, do you want to tell him?
Yes. I'm not sure if it's going to work anymore.
It's a really helpful thing to say, though.
Okay.
You
Please,
can at least tell us.
go ahead for the options.
I am an oboe. I run away with my family, and that might help us to get out of here. Saying we are all trying to make business come out the festival of the town, and just blame the alcohol for everything that we did. That's a very weak excuse. I don't know.
She has a edict and everything, like a stamped edict with a little, like, with a ring and stuff, with a family emblem on it. It's really handy.
That is handy. So, surprisingly, you've outdone yourself. That is a good plan.
That's why I wanted your attention. I told you it was good.
Yes, it's good. It's a good plan, but it won't help us now. It won't help us now.
You guys,
Even if
you guys hear the loud of the door above as a pair of guards come walking down the steps.
Hi, guards. Do you have names?
Not for you.
Why?
We do have food, though.
Okay.
So, it's lights out. We don't want to hear any more of your racket. Here is your food. Make it last till morning. As they start putting bowls of some form of slop, for lack of a better word, through the bars. They take a quick look at all of you. A bowl of food in each one. You see as Marcus immediately just grabs his bowl and just starts to scoff it as best he can using his hands. As the guards sort of shrug and start to turn. Yes.
Excuse me, I need a second bowl for her. You don't want to see what happens when she doesn't eat.
Learn to share then.
It's okay if it's a half bowl. No, I need another half bowl.
sure,
I'm
Galad.
I'm gonna attempt to charm them for another half.
They sort of.
I'm gonna attempt to charm them for another half bowl.
Are you using magic?
No.
No. Roll me a persuasion check.
Charm them.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Nat 20.
Natural 20.
So 19.
We'll find you something for your rabbit. How about that?
Thank you.
Does the schlop come
Thank you.
with bread?
There's a small bit of crusty bread.
Sweet. Close enough, I guess.
As they.
Does the schlop heal at all?
So, if you wish to heal after a long rest, you must eat something. If you do not eat, even if you take a long rest, you do not heal any hit points.
Okay.
Fair. Cool.
As they turn and they start to leave, they shut the door and it becomes almost pitch black back in the cell block.
I eat my schlop. I look disappointed at my schlop.
It doesn't taste that nice.
No.
But it is sustenance. And it's kind of warm.
Somehow it's better than none
we
health.
could find in the forest.
Marius and Riga start eating theirs. Marle, you're eating. Galad, you eating?
I'm gonna tell the others that I'm gonna eat this and quickly go into my 4-hour trance. If they think of something in the meantime, just call my name 3 times and wake me up.
Okay, you wait for a while, for a little bit. It doesn't seem like the guards are coming back with anything. At least not yet. So you share your bowl with Jodie, and you start your trance. Mamba?
I want to analyze the food first. Is that right?
Okay, make me a investigation check.
Mamba, if you want, I'll do the investigation check.
You can do an investigation check on your bowl.
8.
Okay.
It is food in a
I'm
bowl.
doing it to assist.
Okay, you can't assist from where you are. You're too far away.
Okay. I'll just chow down then.
Okay.
Sorry.
There's some
Mamba,
kind of meat in here. You're not quite sure what it is. And the rest is some kind of vegetable broth, maybe some form of old stew.
I'm gonna eat the vegetables. Not in that mysterious meat.
You pluck the meat out and then you just eat the rest, yeah? Okay. Very well. You guys all eat. As you do, you begin to enter your trance, Galad. You calm down. And then you begin to look across as you see Riga stumble and collapse in her cell, followed by Marius, followed by Marcus. The rest of you watch as Galad and Jodie begin to sway and just drop onto the floor, followed by Marle and Saz.
As I drop, I just say, "Ah, fuck the terrible schlop."
And finally, although used to poisons, Mamba also drops into unconsciousness.
God damn it, I knew I should have checked.
I'm sorry.
You're the first to come to consciousness on 1 hit point, as you can feel the swaying and rickety motion of the cart that you seem to be in. Looking around, you see that your arms are chained to a set of boards behind you. There is a small iron gate, or a small iron window, on the door of this covered, plated wagon. And as you look, it's daylight outside, and you can see your companions asleep and bound in chains in this wagon.
Okay.
You don't know how long you have been unconscious.
I'm gonna start trying to rattle the chains, I suppose, trying to see if I can break myself free from one of them.
Make me a strength check.
Not bad. 16.
16, you pull, you flex, can't seem to break these chains. Do me a favor, go ahead and make me a perception check as well, as you look around.
It's not great. It's 7.
7.
Mm-hmm.
much here. You continue struggling against your minds. Nothing. One thing you do see is that as the day goes on, the companions remain almost tired. About there's no one else here. There's movement outside the car. Definitely moving. You can look outside the back window. You can't see this.
I'm just gonna try and just see what happens. I suppose. Just
Wait. The day passes before you begin to see some of your companions stirring. You do not see Rika, you do not see Marius. The first person to come to consciousness is Mamba, followed by Saz and Marle.
Pete, could you like fiddle with your microphone a little bit, if it's okay?
Mamba.
Kind of the same.
Try where your headphones are plugged in. Try turning
Yeah.
that. That's what it sounds like to me.
Is it like you're happy?
Yeah, it's a bit rattly. It's kind of the same.
Technical difficulties. Mamba.
Every now and then it's fine. I think it's probably just like a connection thing.
Dip out and dip back in.
Maybe.
Is Pixie's doing it now too, or is that me?
I don't think it's me. Oh, he was there and then he wasn't.
now he's back, and now he is.
And now he's back. Speak.
I unplugged it.
Yay! There we go. We're better.
Hey,
Perfect.
hey.
Do continue.
There we go. Cool. Okay. Yes. So, Mamba, followed by Marle and Saz, and then Galad afterwards. As you all come to consciousness, an unknown amount of time having passed, as the sun is setting, and this warm orange glow pours through the back window. You are in some kind of cart.
I stretch up. Oh my god, that was a terrible sleep. Where the fuck are we?
You stretch and then realize your arms are actually bound.
Oh, okay. Oh my god, okay. Why? Why this? Why? What the?
What happened? Where are we?
I have no idea.
Can I see if I can poke my head out and see where we are?
Bound to the wall, you try and peek. Make me a perception check. Doing your best to see outside that car.
I got an 8.
You're on a road.
Sweet. Guys, we're on a road.
Are we on separate carts?
No, you guys are in one cart.
Okay. Is this cart moving or are we just sat still?
It definitely feels like you're moving.
Okay. Hey, up front! We're awake!
Can I make a perception, but for smell?
Okay, go ahead and make me a perception check.
Those guards ignoring me. I'm being
Seems so.
ignored. I don't like being ignored, guards.
I will shout again.
Please, yeah, join me.
Guys.
Guards!
You try and smell. It doesn't smell pleasant in here. But nothing really out of the ordinary. You can smell. You can smell like that the smell of like distant fields, like that slight twang of manure on the air.
Tasty.
Aside from that, not much. You hear the sound of a boot hitting the side of the car. Quiet back there.
I hit the floor of the cart as best as I can to emulate the noise they just made. Say no!
With your arms bound up by
Oh, am I up there? Okay, I just...
You stamp your foot. No! At which point, the back door, the cart comes to a stop.
Cool.
The back door opens, and you see a guard stood there with a club.
God, you guys in your clubs, Christ. I just want to talk to somebody.
Marle!
2 options, prisoner.
Yeah?
Quiet.
Or?
And maybe we'll feed you. Or 2. We'll make you unconscious for the remainder of this journey. I haven't got my patience to listen to you for another bloody week.
For a week? Are we going to be on this cart for a week?
I need to pee.
Said, quiet.
Yeah, me and Feng have to pee.
We gotta pee.
Work it out then. And he shuts the door.
Fuck.
I actually gotta pee.
Okay. Are any of you guys going to try and do anything else?
No. Better not.
In this cart,
Not be suspect.
in this cart, is there like any sign of our belongings, or is it just us?
Looking around, it seems that in this cart, it's just you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
I mean, that would be
One thing
stupid, I guess.
Do
But...
notice,
Mhm.
you guys spend a while listening. There's not much else to do back here. You can have quiet conversations with each other. But as you listen out, you do begin to hear, throughout the course of this journey, multiple sounds of footsteps around, horse hooves, and what can be identified as a second wagon.
Huh.
I'm gonna listen for any conversations I can hear.
Go for it.
Guy.
Make me a perception check.
Haha, nat 20.
You're on fire tonight. That's
24.
2 natural 20s and 2
Yeah.
19s tonight.
Damn.
Okay.
I got a nat 1 though, too.
You did get that one as well. It's one or the other. It's just an extreme. You don't hear much for the first day. As time begins to drag on, you guys begin to hear Driftwood's not far now. A couple more days and they'll be there.
As I predicted.
Oh,
You said a week,
God.
and the only place I could think of that's a week ahead is Driftwood.
Well, we got
Judging
a
by
long
the state of
ride,
the road.
so I'm gonna ask. This is gonna be weird, but I'm gonna ask my bunny here to throw up the contents of her stomach into my mouth, so I have something to eat when I go for a trance rest.
Okay.
Oh! Go ahead and roll me a rebellious rabbit roll, please.
I knew that was coming. Wasn't gonna be heckin' cuteness.
It's not gonna be anything.
19, so 25.
25? Jodie looks at you, thinks about your request, and actually hops away from you to sit at the other side of the car. Like, you can see them dry retching like a cat with a fur ball. It's like...
Damn it, Jodie, that was my one move!
No, Mum, I won't vomit into your mouth.
I'm not her mother, but sure.
Okay. Time passes. At points during this travel, the guards do open the door and provide you with a small loaf of bread each.
Hey, bird.
To which your chains are momentarily slackened. But you
Even
can,
mine?
as they're slackened,
No
you can
one
feel
start.
you can feel that the chains themselves go through the wall and can be pulled back from the outside to reset you into place.
Okay.
Okay, I look immediately at Marley and say, if you think start anything, I will kill you.
I would have
Am
done
I
it already.
Nope.
Am mine
None of
slacking?
you start anything.
Yours do slacken as they go to feed you.
Cool.
I'm not gonna like pull a weight, but just test to see how strong it is. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Like when they go to tighten it back up, I'm just gonna resist a little bit.
You get that feeling of tug of war, where you know that someone is holding on to the other end.
Okay.
As they pull back, and then you hear a click as you're pulled back into place. Similar sound to a padlock.
Okay.
Okay.
A couple of days are spent in this car. The food is awful. The wind, although you're protected from the wind and the rain, it's still cold here at night. You all begin to feel that slight churning in your stomach of bad food and a week on the road, that constant bumping feeling as if you've been on like one of those really horrible buses for like a week. It then begins to give way. The smells begin to smell of salt water. You begin to hear the clanging of industry. The sound of a ship's bell in the distance, and the cawing of seagulls. Looking out the back window, you begin to hear, you begin to see people walking past. Various garbs, high boots, the dirt road is just mud that gives way to wood. You begin to feel how the wheels roll across planks. And then you see another car pull in behind you. This one, a large cage on the back. And you see a pair of tigers snarling and roaring and clawing at people, attempting to claw people as they go past.
That's what happens when you put tigers in cages.
You
think
see
they'd learn?
another wagon joining in behind them, covered, and a large white handprint over the back. From there you see, just as it turns the corner, another cart, although this one not caged, but sat on the back are two human individuals in ornate, sculpted armor, large round shields and spears, just sat there. Can you all make me another perception check as one more cart joins the procession?
Ooh. 18.
Where did my perception go? 22.
18, 22.
Seeing the animals.
17.
Sorry, can I just get everyone else's perceptions real quick?
17.
17, 18,
15.
all fairly high rolls. You guys all watch as the final cart pulls in with a very large cage on the back. It seems that inside this cage there is something big and fleshy, almost human in appearance, but vastly larger. And the cage seems to be reinforced with additional metal bolts and chains. Feng, you want to say something?
No, that's fine. That's fine.
You guys continue for about 15 minutes before being pulled under a large awning. You enter some sort of tunnel. You feel the car stop and get pulled backwards. And then looking out the back as best you can, you see torchlight and a large cell. Turn that off real quick.
Wop, wop.
As you do, the door opens. You see a man inside. Little clothing but armor and a loincloth. A large helmet on his head and a small whip coiled up into his hand. Undo their bindings. Let's have a look at the stock. As you guys feel the chains are slack. Come on out, then.
Finally.
Let us see you all.
I haven't peed in days. Is there a toilet?
There's a bucket in the corner what the rest of us use. Come on out. We need to see you. You must be vetted, ready for the games.
Games?
What
The
game?
games.
Oh,
Now I'll explain it all to you.
yeah.
Step out of your car. Find yourself in this larger cell. You see the guards that have been bringing you here. Taking a look, none of them are in their uniform. They all seem to be in more mercenary-like garb. Leather armors, bits of chainmail, no markers at all. One thing you do notice are the evidence chests that you saw, Saz, being dragged alongside your cage and put in an adjacent room. All of the flooring and walls here are made of wood. You can still smell the sweet smell, that twang, of salt water. And as all of you rolled really high on your perceptions, looking down, there's a couple of layers of these planks to form the floor. But every now and again, you can see a broken segment, and there is nothing but the water underneath, and the sound of lapping waves.
Huh.
My name is Castor. I am the ringmaster of the red corner here at the arena. You're my latest recruit. Now, I'm sure your journey has been arduous, but you have been sold to us just like we were. Welcome to the Driftwood Arena, where you're getting a chance to fight for your freedom.
If we fight, we go free.
Eventually, winning team is given pardons. As far as Driftwood is concerned, from there, you might even be hailed as a champion. But Nephiles and Cassiopeia, great warriors of the Driftwood folk.
Sounds grand.
Well, whatever you did, you pissed off some influential people. Whatever you did is none of my concern, but you've been given a chance. Driftwood is a place of second chances. Fight for my team, and we'll all be victors. Maybe make some coin along with that freedom.
So if we're fighting for your team, could we please have our equipment? That would be really swell, thank you.
Don't panic, don't panic. Part of the agreement is that you'll all be provided with your equipment at the time you enter your games. For now, though, we've got some hot grub, water, and a bed for you to rest in.
And a pee bucket.
And a pee bucket, which is better than the yellow team, since one of their combatants used the pee bucket to brutally murder someone from the blue team. Oh, it was glorious. But the games have got to go on. So, rest up.
Okay.
You're straight in. First bout is tomorrow morning. Please.
Question, just before you go.
Yeah?
Just before you go.
Yeah?
Tell us about these games. How long have they been going on for?
In the Driftwood Arena? Centuries. Ever since the captains took over and made it more of a free city. Good blood sport. You know the type.
Yeah, I know the
So-
type.
Almost like a fight club.
The first
essentially.
rule of Fight Club.
Marle.
She's not wrong. I like this one. I think you might do well here at the arena. Coincidentally, the second rule of Fight Club. Identical to the first. Now, the games are nice and simple. You guys are convicts, hence why we're all stuck here, just like me.
What did you do?
2 counts of murder. I'm not proud of it, but it is what it is. I'm repenting in my way. We're here for blood sport, though. We're gonna fight. We're gonna die. Hopefully, though, you'll live. And if you're surviving until the 3rd bout and can somehow survive against the arena champions, you'll be renamed and set free. Better than the alternative, I say. Any other questions?
Trial by combat or death.
Correct. Welcome to life as a gladiator.
Straight to the point.
A gladiator.
Ah!
I saw exotic beasts outside.
Yes, bringing them in all the time. I saw a couple of very nice beasts, though I think the only ones you're going to have to worry about are the tigers and that other beastie. I think it was one of the pets they've brought in for your second bout. Or was it the first bout? Either way, I should give you all a little bit of advice. Before you all go and rest, you're going to fight 3 bouts, back to back. You'll get a rest in between each one, but don't go all out unless you have to. Save your energy, save your abilities, and when you take a rest, try not to use everything you've got in one go.
Sound advice, sir. Thank you.
If you burn out all after round 1, you've got no energy for round 2, you're in trouble when it comes to round 3. So, with that information given,
How long between battles?
anything, you get about half an hour.
Handy.
Maybe an hour, because the fight before you is, or after you is particularly tricky. Not much. Oh, side note. A couple of other prisoners decided that they'd rather try and swim than fight. You'll see what I mean when you get to the arena. I will let you know that there are several reefs underneath Driftwood. Sharks are the least of your concerns, and they do like to make sure that there's a tiger shark breeding ground underneath the arena. You know, they drip bits of blood in there every now and again just to keep it or feisty. It's where the bodies tend to go if you lose. So if you do die, know that you will die to a thunderous applause, and your body will be recycled to some very happy sharks. Any other questions?
Who was your fight? Your last fight?
My last fight, I was beaten down. I managed to make it with my team and my captain at the time, all the way to Mephopheles. Cassiopeia caught me with a good right hook of that shield, and I went down hard. They spared my life, and now I run the red corner. I'm no more longer fit for fighting. My eyes just can't keep track of the combat anymore. But I'm embracing my life here, keeping the flow of recruits in the information, and hoping that one day I our team will win. And we might get a bit of their freedom.
How long have you been here for?
About 2 years now. Don't mean to make it sound bad, but Red Team has got a bit of a mood in at the moment. Can't seem to quite make it past round 2. You guys will do fine, though. Perfectly fine. I have utmost faith in all of you.
You
Show
have
me
our
who I've
equipment.
got to kill.
We do have your equipment. It is provided at entrance to your first spot.
What's our odds?
Oh, let me see here. He's gonna. You get some rest. I'll do some snooping as your team captain, and I'll find out as much information as I can to help you out in these fights.
Where's the food?
Oh yeah, in the corner over there.
Sweet.
Big bucket of juice.
I dart over and start digging in.
High five, fellas.
Much better than on the cart. The bread, although slightly stale, is not as stale, and there is a bucket to be in. You see several straw beds strung out on the opposite side of the wall, and from here, this is very different to the cages you were in back at the previous jail cell. You guys are basically in one large wooden room with a single door that has iron grates banded across the front. Very reinforced door.
Fun.
Is there other people in the room, or is it just us?
At the moment, it's just you guys.
Cool. While we were on the cart, did anything that we do count as like a long rest or anything like that? Like, or should I just start trancing now?
It's very hard to get a long rest on the cart. You guys did eat, so you weren't taking levels of exhaustion. You are now given the opportunity for a long rest.
Okay.
As the Red Team captain wanders around and sort of starts tapping on walls. He speaks to the wall. Where you get pings compared to what other people do.
I'm gonna take the opportunity now to go for a trance, so I can get my hit points back.
Around rest, you're gonna eat.
Yeah.
Everyone else doing the same?
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll insight.
Go for it. What are you trying to discern?
Just whether or not he's being honest.
Okay.
It's like he doesn't have a hidden agenda.
Go for it. Yeah, cool. Roll me an insight check.
25.
25. Yeah, so you taking a look at him, he's very easy to read. He is excited. You get the feeling that he is a little bit almost patronizing in his tone that you guys are going to be fine. It doesn't seem he's got a lot of faith, but he's holding up a bit of faith. He definitely doesn't seem to have any reason to hide much from you. And he starts going about his business, trying to get information from this.
Before I hunker down, I'm going to go over and try and speak to him.
Alright, sort of. You see him talking to the wall as he turns to see if he can get any information for you. Quite well.
Can you find out what information you have on the beasts we'll be fighting?
That's part of what I'm doing. Give you guys a heads up, so if you need time to prepare, if you need time to prepare or things to expect in the upcoming fight, I'm going to gather as much information as I can.
Oh, okay. Let me know as soon as you know.
Sure, at the moment I've finished the thing. So I'll take up all the time.
Guys, I don't
Guys,
really have much information.
Is Pete's mic doing the thing again, or is that my headphone?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I think maybe just try rejoining again.
I'm gonna
Go.
Oh yeah, we're free!
Ah! Everybody run! I face step out.
I'm gonna sword.
Damn it.
Hey, I'm
Speak-
gonna.
So-
Yeah.
Hmm?
Sorry, I was gonna say.
Go on.
I'm gonna say, to the rest of everyone else. I've been looking for people like this, slavers. This is why I was in the other town.
I currently can't respond because I'm in trance.
Ah. Okay, yeah, fair enough.
You could exit your trance if you wanted to. Because you are conscious when you trance.
Yeah.
If you heard something that you think is important or you want to chime into, you can cancel your trance.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, I can do it again later.
Yeah.
You've heard of slavers?
I've been looking for slavers.
Oh, you've been looking for them?
Yes.
Huh.
When I was back in my homeland, I was ambushed and they took my life partner away from me.
Who was your life partner?
My girl.
Oh.
The only one I will ever have.
Where did they take her?
I do not know. I've been tracking her. I've been tracking them. And I believe they came here, but I'm not sure.
Huh. Is she strong?
Yes. Her name, in fact, means the strong one.
Huh. Could she be a gladiator? Like a champion?
I definitely think so.
How long ago was this?
How long ago was this?
Your last bit of information you got was that you were a month behind.
There you go. I was about a month behind when I last heard anything, but
Wow. Well, I'm sorry about your life partner. That's really terrible.
Regardless, we will try and at least track some form of information on her. But
Thank
that's
you.
not helping the predicament right
Yeah.
now. Our predicament.
we fight, we win, we get out of here. We stick together, and if we fight together, we can do it.
Exactly my plan.
This could be fun.
We can't do this. We have to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that means we've all got to follow a plan.
A plan that we all tell each other.
There's no improvising, no change in the plan off the fly. We find out what we can from from whatever team we've got.
Yeah.
We find their weakness, we exploit their weakness, we kill them. Move on to the next one. Rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat.
Yeah.
You mentioned there's 3 fights. He said also the champion.
Wasn't it
I'm not
2
predicting
and
3
a...
fights. I'm
yeah.
predicting 4.
Wasn't it 2 and a gladiator fight?
Oh, fuck! I'll quickly chime in just to clarify over there. As your team captain, it's my duty, obviously. There is a total of 3 fights. The third is against the reigning champions.
Yeah. I did think.
Champions? More than 1?
Yeah. Still undefeated. Bethleys and
How many?
Cassiopeia. 2.
2 of them.
Undisputed, undefeated since their arrival
Who are they?
about 15 years ago.
Whoa. Who are they, though?
Oh,
They've been here 15 years. They're tough. That's all I need to know.
They took a short break a while ago. They decided that freedom was up in their best interest. But understand this. These 2 were given their freedom and decided to make their living off of being gladiators.
Oh, fun.
They return willingly.
I really look forward to meeting them.
Marle, you're back at the lines.
Probably where you want to be. I'll give you more information on them when it's appropriate. Right now, I'm going to try and find out information on your first 2 fights.
Please do.
Thanks.
So, None of you look like fighters. Not real fighters. Not what I would call a fighter. What are you good at in a combat? I've not seen you fight before.
Oh, that's true. I mean...
Good at talking my way out of situations. However, I do not think that this will be the most ample opportunity for me to do so. With a bow.
With a bow.
I'm good with a bow and my small sword.
With a bow
And sword.
and sword. Cool. Marley?
I'm good with a bow too.
I mean, I've got a lot of spells. I'll just give you guys as much as I can.
You're like a sage then. Great.
Mm.
We will need you.
The people in my circus
right.
called me a bard.
If everyone else is thinking of taking the back lanes, I'll take up front. I'm more of a tactician than a fighter. Know up, find their weak points, get in, stab, get out.
If you want to go up front, stay near me. I can protect you.
Done.
Yeah,
Right then, I think it's time that you all got some sleep.
that's a good plan.
Big day tomorrow.
Can't wait.
Red team.
Can I ask a question, Mr. Captain Person?
Castor.
Can I have a guess?
Castor, sorry. In our belongings, did you happen to notice if there was a crossbow?
I can have a look.
Please do, because it's mine, and I don't want to lose it.
Well, we'll find out in the morning.
Cool.
I'll see. Is that quite impertinent information? Do you want me to focus some of my time getting that, or finding out what you're going to fight?
Get the information first.
Information
We can deal
first,
with what
but just
we
like
got.
quickly look into the chest, see if there's a crossbow in there. It's probably folded up, because it can fold up. It's a hand crossbow.
Oh, right, one of those. Oh,
Yeah.
That's fancy.
Mm.
Sure, you must have had money before you got locked up.
Yeah, I
They're not cheap.
did.
Um,
I miss my money.
well, in that case, we'll get that sorted for you. Now
Thank
rest. For tomorrow, red team is going to win.
We fight.
Tomorrow we fight.
I kick my foot on the floor and just go, we fight!
Castor
These are too early
returns,
to ask for the death.
gathering information as the rest of you settle down. Food, warm food, a relatively comfortable bed, and a night spent actually laying down rather than sat with your arms chained up. In the morning, you awake to the thumping of feet on wooden tables, and desks, chairs, and stands. Castor rushes across towards you. Right, so I would love to say that we, Red Team, got the kobold fight. That would have been great. They're really easy to kill. We didn't. I tried to wrangle it best as I could. You guys are fighting an ogre.
Just the one?
Now, just the one ogre. Now, big thing
Mm-hmm.
that you're going to need to remember about ogres. Really, really easy to hit. They are not armoured at all, but they're a big sack of meat. You're going to have to hit them a lot to get them down. Stay away from the hands, especially if you're near the edge of the arena. Now, that's the best thing I can give to you. If you're unlucky, they will have chains. Ogres with chains are a lot more dangerous. Stay well away from it. If one of you gets caught and you're struggling to get out, my recommendation is that your big fella here is the one that helps them. It's going to take strength to get out of it. That's about as much as I can do for you. The door's going to open though, and you can go through, get your equipment ready, get your arms sorted, just get ready for the next fight. Go through, get your equipment, stand on the elevator, and you'll be in the fight in no time. Now, remember, the crowd want you to die until you prove to them that you're worth watching. Get the crowd on your side.
So put on a show.
Put on a show.
I can put on a show.
Marle, you do not put on your show.
Well, if I don't
Your
put
show
on
is
a...
more for a tavern.
If I don't put on a show for you guys, you don't get any help.
Make it entertaining.
I will.
Win the crowd. He opens the gate. As you guys are ushered through to the next room, you see the evidence chests laid out before you, and your equipment is there. There are a couple of additional weapons here that you can choose from. There are
sweet.
A couple of shields on the wall, a couple of hand axes, warhammers, long swords, short swords, and they seem available to you.
What about a rapier?
You do not see a rapier.
Fuck.
Titan's Bane there, or do I still have it on me?
Sorry?
Is Titan's Bane there, or do I still have it on me?
Quickly checking your pocket. It's still in your pocket.
All right.
Can I take a short sword?
I
You can
take a
sword.
shield.
You take a shield.
How many shields are there?
There's a handful.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna grab a shield and a warhammer then.
Yep. Anyone else want to grab any additional weapons whilst they're here?
Is my chain
I need my
armor there?
spellbook.
Yep, the spellbook is in your evidence locker. You grab that spellbook.
The armor's there, I'll take it.
Your armor is there. Yeah.
Sound cool.
Any arrows over there?
There's a bundle of 20 arrows.
Are there...
I'll take some arrows.
Are there any more crossbow bolts?
No.
That's fine.
Crossbow bolts seem, especially for your hand crossbow, they seem a little bit too fancy.
Okay. Look at Miss Fancy Bitch over here with all of her fancy weapons.
I'm gonna take one of the bows as well.
Okay.
Surely Mamba
you-
should take a bow as well. She's got arrows, but no bow.
I have mine.
Yeah, you have your previous equipment. All of your previous equipment is
Cool.
there. So, yeah, you can grab a bundle of 20 arrows as well there, Galad.
I'll take some arrows.
You can grab a bundle of 20 arrows. As you guys arm up, you step forwards onto a square platform, chains hanging down to each corner.
Fuck.
You looking up, you begin
Are
to
there
see.
any-
Yep.
Are there any healing items in the besides the
No.
poultices Marley?
No.
No.
To the
Not
death.
even the ones Marley had.
We die.
Okay.
We die.
The equipment Marley has is on Marley, so she does get her equipment back, or if you get your original equipment back.
I have one potion of healing.
You have one potion.
Just
and
one.
One. You're gonna need it to save on to that, I reckon. So, welcome to the arena. As you look up, the ceiling begins to open, parting.
Sure.
As the platform judders and shakes, the chains begin threading through as you feel your platform rising and rising. Sunlight breaks across the top, slightly blinding you as you look about, as you guys see yourselves in the center of a large circular platform. There are a couple of smaller platforms that seem to be high in the air, about 60 feet off the floor. And around the rim of your circle, there is about a 30-foot gap before the walls of the arena actually kick in. And you look as you're in a caged dome. The crowd in the stands rising up and around you. The area covered in wooden seating. Above the dome itself are large sets of what look like toppled masts from ships that have just been bolted and fixed into place where they fell. And there's masses of nets and rigging that people seem to be hanging from. The first thing you do notice is that there's actually quite a lot of Moroks here. Very strong Morok presence in this town. There's a lot of people in sailors' garbs. There's people drinking at very early hours of the morning. You can see this is a very lawless, rebellious, but jolly town. Everyone here has a level of rambunctious freedom as they look down and into the driftwood bulk. And that's why we're going to take a quick break.
Oh, I was so ready. So ready to roll dice out of my head. Oh man.
We will take a quick break. 10-minute one?
Yeah, it's fine. Technical.
We'll take a quick 10-minute break. So I will let you guys know there's probably going to be a lot of fighting here. So go for a pee, get your water, get everything you need. When it comes to combat, I want you to start thinking about your turns ahead of time, and we'll get going from there. 10 minutes, which will put us at roughly 1:15.
That's cool. That's cool.
All right.
Alrighty.
Cool.
See you in a minute.
Fight music queued up. Oh my lord. Okay. Guys, I have butterflies. We've got butterflies. We're gonna die. Oh, someone has definitely left their microphone on. Oh, it's... Hey Ryan! How you doing?
So,
I hope everyone's doing okay. We're doing fine, probably. I'm gonna take a quick run to the bathroom. I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay, thank you. Yeah, gonna take a quick run to the bathroom and run an ad break, and then I'll be right back to talk to you guys. I love you. I'll be back in a sec. Let's do the whole be right back thing. The nerves.